to whom it may concern, I just got back from seeing the Avengers Infinity War movie. A movie I was so desperate to see not in the presence of Marvel geeks and Loki fangirls that I went to a barely crowded 2 in the afternoon screening by myself a couple of hours before the normal premiere, and also in a move of extra spite sat myself on the front row so that I, according to the laws of physics, got to see the film approximately 3 nanoseconds before everybody else in my country. As is so often the case, I was more entertained by the film than I found it admirable, I guess. Although I guess it's kind of a feat that this film is coherent given the amount of characters it has. Of course, the action set pieces and visual effects get kind of monotonous, but they keep it fun with the usual levity, up until the end where you start to feel that sense of consequence and stakes that has been largely absent from a lot of Marvel movies. Which I understand, because why would you create a cinematic universe with high stakes, with a sense that anyone can die at any time, when this audience can't even handle it when a husk of a character like Quicksilver bites the dust? Josh Brolin's mocap performance was pretty good. Quick spoiler, there are instances of false marketing with regards to how much Hulk there is in this movie. I don't even know if that is a spoiler. Do you guys hate spoilers so much that I can't even tell you when you're being lied to by Disney? I don't know, I'm kind of weirded out by how much trailers lie these days, especially when they lie about really unnecessary things. Tony Stark never speaks to Gamora, there was no reason to show them doing that. Oh, and remember the scene where Ebony Maw is torturing Doctor Strange on his ship and he hushes all creepily? Well, in the actual movie, he's hushing at Thor aboard the Asgardian escape vessel from Thor Ragnarok, and if I recall correctly, in the movie, he's actually facing the other direction in the shot. So not only did they lie about when in the film this shot takes place, they also had to go through the trouble of flipping it so that the shot adheres to the 180 rule that would be in place if this shot was actually in this scene following this shot. As usual, the big selling point is the interactions, although, understandably, not everyone is given much to do because, again, this is quite the cast of characters to include in the quote-unquote limited runtime of 150 minutes. I guess I liked how we finally have one movie in this franchise that gives us an idea of how large the MCU actually is, but since there's so much going on, it doesn't quite sink in as much as I would like. You know, you can just make 6-hour movies, right? 2.5 hours is arguably already pretty long, so why not go full Satan Tango on our asses if you're not afraid of keeping the audience as hostage? Again, in terms of production design, action, and writing, this is just more Marvel stuff. As I said, up until the climactic sequence. I had my problems for sure, but I guess I'll put it like this. If you can do what I did and go to a 2 PM screening with nobody else there, I can recommend doing that. I'm giving this one a thumbs up and a 3. Whatever.